What's going on, guys? Welcome to Boomer's Blades. Hope you're having a good Sunday. It's raining over here in Texas. This is going to be my full review of the new K9 Jack Ultralight. Now, he introduced this pattern in 2022. Of course, all his knives seem to sell out and he moves on to other things, but he decided to bring this pattern back, I think by request, if I'm not mistaken. So I've had this over a week. I didn't want to do a full video right away because I want to be able to have this a knife for a good while, maybe about a week, to get to know it, see my pros and my cons, what I like. And of course, now remember, all this is just my opinion. I am not a professional. I'm a knife enthusiast and a knife collector. I have learned a lot about knives, more than I have ever known before, since I've been collecting. So my job is to give you the best, most honest review I can possibly give you about a knife. Now, that being said, you guys know that Jack Wolf knife is my favorite knife brand. And there's many reasons, and one reason is Ben Belkin, customer service is impeccable. He's there for you, as the if you need something, as the customer, I was gonna say, if you need something, if you have a question, he'll answer it. His knives are amazing, and not only that, since I've been collecting Jack Wolves, I've heard, and I'm sure before I started collecting them, how pricey they were, how expensive they were, and of course, in my opinion, I think they're priced just right. And I'm talking about the ones with the tube, the more high price. I shouldn't say high price because I don't think they're that high price, but they are a little more cost effective than these. But you get all kinds of goodies. Now, obviously, Ben Belkin cares because he came out with the Gateway Barlow, right? He came out with a more affordable mid-range. So he's got his $69.99. He's got his $165.99, and each knife you get a quality knife. A lot of people are saying that the Gateway Barlow is a lot better than the Roastcraft. Now I like Roastcraft, but I don't have one. I'll get them as soon as they come in, hopefully. But I do believe that it's a better quality. I'll make a video on that. Now, Ben decided to go a little different this time. I don't know if I mentioned, but the pattern was first brought out by Ben Belkin in 2022. So I think I just mentioned it. Jesus Christ, I'm getting old. There are some differences. One, the package is different. So he made two patterns that are more of a fun, and these are really fun. I'm really enjoying mine. He made a pattern, a more traditional pattern, which is the Redstone Richlight Saw Cut. On that one, that's the first time he's used Redstone Richlight, and the first time he's used, excuse me, the first time he's used Saw Cut. Now those run 185. The yellow jig bone, first time he's used yellow jig bone. First time he's used bone, I believe, and the yellow jigging. That one runs 185 as well. Now you're getting the same for 185. You're getting the same quality because it's the Steel Series, and that package will look more in a box. The traditional blue steel, not a tubing. It'll be a box like this, but it'll look like this. He went with the more. I went with the more fun knives. Now this one, it's a fun knife, and I keep saying that because it is. So I thought I'd give it a fun slip. The Steel Series are a little bit heavier. I can give you so specs. Let's see here. It's a dog leg pattern, slip joint. So I'm trying to find what it weighs. So this one, close length, blade length, close length, cutting edge. Let's see here. I'm looking for the scale to scale. Weight, it only weighs 1.76 ounces. That's nothing. Which the Steel Series is weighing in at 3.25 ounces. Now, I have held that one in my hand. I'm gonna get one next week, hopefully, if it's still there, so that I can give you a comparison. Anyway, that being said, so this knife is very slicey, man. It's amazing. I had done a cut tester. This is like the 5th time I've done the video. I kind of messed up on it a few times, and I normally don't care. I just move on. But I did so much research on these that I really want to do the best video that I can. And you know, it is a Jack Wolf. I take more pride in the Jack Wolf knives. So without further ado, let's do the specs. It's a the scales are black canvas micarta. The liner is purple. That's different. He's never done that before. It's G10. Hardware is polished titanium Torx. So this one doesn't actually have robust bolsters. It's one piece of micarta, which is pretty cool. It's got the purple paracord snake knot. I think that's real cool. It goes perfect with my slip. I'm gonna give this knife this slip permanently. I think it goes really good with it. The hollow ground is 154 cm, very slicey. And if you'll give me a second, I'll cut out a piece of paper, which I had already done earlier, but it started raining. My dogs were freaking out. This thing is very slicey, man. Every Jack Wolf knife I've ever had, with the exception of the sharpshooter, comes from the factory. Super sharp. Look at that. Look at that. Like nothing. And I don't have a lot of room where I have the phone, so usually when I do a cut, I like to go all the way down. Amazing. Amazing. Man, I can sit here and play with this thing all day. Just amazed on how sharp, how great the knife is. If you'll excuse me, let me take a drink of my energy drink. This is the 3rd one today. And ironically, every time I make a video, I'm on my 3rd one. Now that's an energy drink, but it helps me calm down because by nature I'm very, very hyper. So we talked about the spring satin. Close length is 3.78. Jeez, I'm not even on the screen. Blade length is 2.84. So 72.1 centimeters. It's a good size blade. The knife is a good size. In my hand, it fits perfect. Now, the lanyard helps a little bit because I can hold on to that. And I think Ben Belkin, he thinks ahead, man. He just knows how to make good knives. Scale to scale is 0.44. The blade stock is 0.12. It only weighs, and I can't remember if I did it on this video, but it only weighs 1.76 ounces. The knife is made in China. I've retaken this video so many times, I can't remember if I mentioned it. And if I did, I apologize. It's a fun knife. It's a great knife. I'm glad I got the, when I knew they were coming out, I already knew which. I kind of wanted two, but at the time I could only afford one. And I knew I was going to get the black canvas micarta. I love micarta. It's so cool that it's so light. I literally forget I have it in my pocket. I definitely recommend this knife. I recommend all the Jack Wolf knives. They're just awesome knives. I've said it before, and I'll probably say it on every Jack Wolf video. The reason I do these reviews is because I want everyone to, I mean, I do reviews on other knives, but I do it with my heart when it comes to a Jack Wolf knife, because I get the knife, I fall in love with it, I use it as much as I can. For any little thing, when I get a new knife, I have to use it. Now, I do light to medium to maybe medium heavy cuts. I don't do anything that would damage my knife, and I've mentioned it before. I carry other knives that if I was to damage one, or if I think I'm even going to remotely, there's a possibility of me damaging it, I'm going to get the cheaper knife. So this, did we talk about the blade, the spear blade? Yeah, we did. 154 centimeters. Yeah, we did the specs. It's an awesome knife. Now, there is, I gotta do more. You know what? These energy drinks really do mess with me because I forgot where I was at, or what I've talked about so far. So anyway, that being said, I love this knife. It's just amazing. I love the new look of the box. Now it's a little hard for me to get it out of the box, but I want to show you the actual box. This is just a sleeve cover. The box is really nice. It's got the Jack Wolf logo. I love that logo. I got Jack Wolf stickers everywhere. It's got a little magnet on there. Actually, let me put it in there. It wasn't an unboxing, so I kind of just wanted to show you the box. But it sits in there nestled very comfortably and nicely without the little deal. Sorry. Just awesome. I love the presentation. The presentation is amazing. You open it up and just beautiful. Beautiful knife. On the box, the ultralights will have this style. The Steel series are a little different, and it says in the back, K9 Jack Black Canvas Micarta K902 black canvas, and it's abbreviated, and it's made in China. Just I love the wolf. It's just a fun. There's little Jack Wolves everywhere. Pretty cool. So that's funny. It says do not unscrew the knife like some of the other knives. Mainly I think he puts that on the slip joint. The art is still by Sean Tiffany. I think Sean Tiffany is a great guy. I think he does really good. There's two artists that he uses, and I can't remember which one does Marvel Comics. I'm not real sure if it's Sean Tiffany or Gonzo. I believe it's Gonzo. It's Gonzalez, but it says Gonzo on there. I believe it's Sean Tiffany. But all in all, a great knife. If you want to buy this knife, I recommend you do. You're going to have lots of fun with it. Very light in the hand. I have large size hands, and I can hold it just right without a problem. I can close it one hand knowing that it's not going to cut my finger in any way. It's got the Jack Wolf. Well, it doesn't want to focus. Let me see if I can bring it in a little closer. Huh. Normally it does focus, but it's not wanting to. My phone's not cooperating with me today. It's all right. And I keep, let me see, maybe that'll help. There it is, right there. Look how beautiful that, while you're on close up, let's get a really close up look of this thing. The Micarta is awesome. It's like a rougher Micarta. I know there's different types of Micarta. Just feels good. I like the way it feels. I'm actually liking the way it's patinaing inside. The purple liners. Just a fun knife. I like to get the blue one, but I'm not. I'm gonna get the red one, the Redstone Ridge-Slide Saw Cut. I like to. I always try to get. If I really like a pattern, I always try to get two, and it's just the way I am. Now on the Benny, I wasn't gonna bring it out. Ben Belkin sent me. They came in yesterday. I had messed up the pocket, not the pocket clip, the little cover, and he sent me another one. Now, if you've watched his videos, you know that it says each knife, the scales are made specifically for that knife. That's why they're numbered. Now, if you look real closely, and I got to do a video on these. I've been alternating this one and my other one, but it kind of sticks up just a little. Not bad enough to bother me, but I was able to put on there. It does not fit perfect like the other one. I ruined the other one when I went to go put it on. Now this one I just put together, so I really don't want to flick it. I'm giving it the 24 to 48 hour dry time. But I did keep the pocket clip on this one. I decided to go with it. Now this knife, it just, that's how it should go. Let me see if I can get you further out. I kind of want to get you further out so you can see the. Now you can adjust this yourself. It falls in the perfect. I barely have to touch it, and it just real drop shutty. Comes down real nice. I'll do a full review on these. And this one has become my favorite pattern, the Benny. And the Benny is a bigger knife. It's the biggest knife that Ben Belkin has. It fits just perfect in my hand. With room in the back. You can see the back. There's the tail end. There's a little room. I'm going to do a full review on these. I'm also going to do a video on a gift I got from JC Mountain Jar after this video. I'm going to call out some friends. I have a good friend of mine that is got laser engraving. I'm going to engrave Boomer's blade in a couple of the knives and a slip. I was supposed to go today. It's raining. I don't like driving in the rain. That being said, guys, I'm at 17 minutes. Thank you for watching. If you're thinking about getting the K9, if you can get more than one, get more than one. I know I am. Well, I'm going to try if it's still there when I go back Friday. This is an awesome knife. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. I'm at 361 subscribers. Thank each and every one of you. I love you guys. Let me know what you're carrying today. Let me know what you thought of this knife. Let me know if you're planning on getting one. Let me know if you don't like it. Let me know if you don't like Jack Wolf. My job as is to make videos and to show you what I think is a good knife. I wish there was videos like this when I was younger. There wasn't. But anyway, guys, have a great Sunday. And be safe this week. Keep your knife sharp, and we'll see you on the next one.